of absent senators being carried in like that in the U.S. Senate for real, but there you go. So each house may determine the rules of its proceedings, punish its members for disorderly behavior, and with the concurrence of 2/3 expel a member. And that's happened too. And the U.S. Congress is a wild place in some ways.
Aren't they, if they're elected, don't they serve until the end of their life?
No, not the end of their life. Just the end of their term.
In Congress?
Yeah. Yeah, it's Supreme Court. With the re-election rate, it might feel like they serve until the end of their life, but they just serve until the end of their term. Yeah, they only get a 2-year term in the House and a 6-year term in the Senate. So both houses keep a journal of their proceedings and publish it from time to time. So there's no real direction on when that needs to be published or happen. The journal will not include parts of congressional proceedings that ought to be kept secret. And my problem with this is that what ought to be kept secret is according to the judgment of Congress. Let that sink in. The people who won't vote on a bill are getting to judge what ought to be kept secret from you and I. One-fifth of the membership of either house of Congress is required to get a roll call of a particular vote entered into the appropriate journal. Why might you want a roll call vote? Say you're a representative from Wisconsin and there's a bill that would majorly benefit the cheese industry. I'm a representative. I'm up for re-election in November, and I want dairy farmers to know that I support them. So I might gather 20 senators, which would be 1/5, or 20, excuse me. I was a representative a second ago, but let's be a senator now. 20 senators, which would be 1/5 of the Senate. Say, guys, can we get a roll call on this? They say, yeah. There's, my other colleague from Wisconsin says, yeah, we get 18 more. And I get to show the dairy farmers in Wisconsin that I love them.
So what is a roll call?
I would, it's what we saw in that video a moment ago. You go through the list of senators and say, Ms. Shore, I vote no. Ms. Navoa, I vote yes. Mr. Andrews, I vote yes. That's roll call. You go through and check off. It's not, usually they'll do something like whoever, is in favor of this bill signify by saying aye, no. Okay, the ayes have it. Or something like that. They even, in the Senate, they might even do a show of hands or something like that, since it's a smaller body. So neither house during the session of Congress shall, without the consent of the other, adjourn for more than 3 days, nor to any other place than that in which the two houses shall be sitting. Pretty self-explanatory, I think. And judging by the movement you're all making, we're out of time, and yes, we're out of time. So turn in what needs to be turned in, and I'll see you Thursday.